You are listening to Not Your Average Podcast in the 716 with your host T and Mike on the Built in Buffalo Podcast Network.
Allen slinging it towards the end zone. It's caught. Beasley for the touchdown.
It's in the DNA.
That
How
it
you
is.
doing? Hello, T. Under the weather, T. How you doing?
I'm trying to pull this out.
You know what? Pause. But
Yeah.
Your swag today, I gotta tell you, is fire. I don't know how you sick and you still put that together. I gotta give you a kudos.
Thank
the
you.
Hat's fire. The hoodie is fire. So
Appreciate
I gotta
that.
tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I don't look how I feel.
No,
so okay.
No.
I love that.
See? There you go. Bill Mafia. Welcome. Building Buffalo. Glad to be here. Listen, if you don't know where you at, I always say this, it's super weird because it's right here. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. I'm Mike. That's T. Anywhere we at, we in the place to be. Shop 143, and this is Not Your Average Podcast. Sitting in 716. You heard the name. Excuse me. Hold on. Go Bills.
You heard it. Go Bills. So we are coming off a bye week, and yeah, I think we needed it. I think as fans, we needed the bye. I know I needed to be away from Bills news and Bills situations and everything else. But
question, real quick. When's the last time we had a late bye week? It's been a while, right? We usually get late.
Yeah, this late. This late
is crazy because we usually like 7 through 9-ish type, bye week. This is really late.
And oh my God. So that's one of the things that we're going to talk about, that the Bills are on a bye because the AFC conference is wide open.
Right.
And for us to be on a bye so late in the season and we're still 6-6. Oh, man.
Hey,
I hate
they never said it was going to be easy.
I know. I hate the position that this Bills team is in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know win out and we're in.
Yeah.
Run the table, we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a little afraid of that.
It's
to be quite honest.
It's now or never. It's now or never. I feel like we do perform. How you doing, Nancy? We perform well when our backs are against the wall, but our back hasn't been this against the wall in a while. So it's a new experience for a lot of the players that we have on our team, with us anyway. So now it's time to put up or shut up, man. Hopefully,
thank you, Nancy. This
bye week will recharge and energize our team so we can really finish out strong because our next few games they're not the easiest.
No, we have the Chiefs and then we have Dallas, and Dallas is here.
Right.
I mean, maybe the easiest game we will have will be the Chargers in New England. And you can't take those for granted because of the way we've been playing and our defense has been playing. So I wouldn't feel right.
It determines how this is. So I'm, when you go out like that and you play the number one team, arguably in the league, at like a very high level, even though we lost, it should give you some a small pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? Because that was really good. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully we come through with the optimism.
And that being said, and I don't like to do the whole, injury stuff, but this year we've had several quarterback injuries. Mm-hmm. Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins, Danny Jones, Kenny Pickett, Aaron Rodgers, Anthony Richardson, Deshaun Watson. Like, all of these injuries All of these injuries, and the Bills are 6-6.
Yeah, because
6-6.
if you would stand from on the outside looking in, if we would have had it together when those injuries, came upon us, if Josh had it together, if we had the offense on the right path, it wouldn't have mattered, and we probably would have a better record. But I guess the cookies didn't crumble our way in the beginning, so we're gonna have to finish strong, baby. We're gonna have to finish strong.
I mean, we only needed 3 games, right, to make this a 9-3 team.
That's it.
That's
simple. That's simple.
Oh my God, it sucks, man. It really sucks. Like looking on the outside, we are seated right now. I want to say either 10th or 11th, right?
Yeah, I think we're 11th
on the playoffs.
11th. Yep.
Looking outside, oh my God, outside looking in. This reminds me of the season when they backed into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
When the Bengals helped us out.
Yeah. And you know what, though? It just might be another one of those seasons where, as far as getting into the playoffs. Now, when we get into the playoffs, you know how, it's on. But
I don't think not one team wants to play the Bills. If the Bills get into a playoff,
no, you don't want that.
There's not one team that's going to say, "Oh, I want to play them."
No, because
it's December football right now.
Yeah, because now you're depending on them beating themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because in your mind, if they play in the game they play, we're not going to beat them. So we either depending on the refs or them as a team beating themselves. Speaking of the Bills, so it's that thing. Bills coming to town. Let's go Buffalo. It's to be a party all weekend. Okay, you already took Monday and Tuesday off. Also, you Kansas City.
Oh, you ready?
Okay, listen, I love it. Listen, and those days are going to be filled with joy. I'm just, putting that on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, winning they all in, Eric. That's a fact. Yep. We got to win. We got to win, and we got to finish out strong. And we know we can. Like, that's the thing. We know we can. And we know that 6 of our losses.
He's from Kansas.
From Kansas City. Wow.
Are you going to the game?
They hate you.
Kevin?
That's a fact.
Let us know if you're going to the game, Kevin. Because it's going to be crazy out there.
It's going to be a great game.
Well, let's get into the storylines then, since we're
right. Yeah.
Kevin, he said I am. Okay, cool. All right, I love it.
Rep hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
Rep hard.
You said what? Getting there at
7:30.
Oh my God.
Yo,
the game. What time does the game start over there? It starts at 4:25 here. So
so same. I don't know. It's that's a lot of area of
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sleep twice before the game come on.
Oh, if I'm still feeling the way I'm feeling, I might watch the game in the bed. Listen, I ain't lying.
You ever watched the Bills game from in the bed?
No.
You know what?
Have you?
It was the other week. I think I watched some of it in the bed. I didn't mind it.
Really?
It's actually, you know what? If it wasn't so tense of a season,
stressed out,
I'd finish the rest in the bed. I ain't gonna hold you because it's nice. I can't lie, But
maybe last year I would have watched the game in the bed.
Right.
This year, no.
It's tough. The pandemic messed it up for me as far as like liking to watch the game with other people. I'm not a fan of that. Gotcha.
All right, so let's get into some storylines going into this game. It's going to be the battle of the Titans again. Another one. Last week we had, not last week, the week before that we had the Eagles, and now this is the stretch of the schedule where it's tough.
It's real.
And now we have, it's real. And now we have the Chiefs going to the Chiefs again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the Bills are coming off a bye.
Yep.
The Chiefs is coming off a loss against Green Bay and Lambeau. I was shocked.
I watched that game.
Yo, Love was playing. Jordan Love was playing. Was balling.
And the way the Kansas City is playing this year, if you can just complete the game plan, you win.
Yeah.
Literally. If you could complete the game plan, hold Pacheco to less yards. Don't let Kelsey get those big rips and hold Rice. Rice is a scary dude.
Yeah.
If you could stop Rice from getting them big plays, because Kansas City will have terrible 3 downs, and then Rice will come out of nowhere. Pop!
Mm-hmm.
Like he a wide receiver, Kelsey. So he's always dependable. So if you can really shut down their foundation, which is only a couple players, because
Yeah.
So if you could do that, which I know we can, and the one thing that Mahomes is famous for is
Scrambling.
just he knows exactly the time to run. Like he knows.
He's like a Josh, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
him and Josh are similar, right? They scramble, right?
So well.
Right.
And it's like when he does it, he knows the exact second when that defense collapses, and
he's
literally
out of
it's
there.
like a flow, and he runs like a noodle. So it makes me mad when he does those runs.
He's very elusive. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
If you can keep that down to a minimum, we're good.
And I think this is the right time that the Bills are playing Kansas City, because, to be quite honest, they're playing some of their worst football offensively right now.
Right.
Kelsey doesn't look like Kelsey. They said that he's still
it's the mustache
hindering. He that was a beard. He's still, I guess, laboring the contusion he had on his knee or something.
I remember that. Yeah.
Off season, I guess, is still bothering him. They said he gets treatment every day. So this might be the best time to get them. And also, too, I heard a podcast with Kansas City. This is their first year wide receivers coach. And maybe that's part of the problem as well. Because if you don't trust your wide receivers, echo Josh Allen, he's not going to throw you the ball.
It happens. And that's a lot of the reasons why he scrambles so much. This season, anyway. He did it by choice last season and the other seasons. It's out of necessity. He has to do it sometimes because his receivers just aren't open. And, everybody get burned. Everybody get clamped. So, it's any given Sunday, but it's all about the defense across from you and, your trust in the receiver. For real.
I mean, Kansas City defense is really good. Like,
really
we're not going to pretend like they're not. I mean, we have faced the Eagles. We have faced the Jets. We're facing this Bills is facing another top tier defense. Our O-line has been fabulous. Our rookie, which I still got to do, I've not forgotten. He's been holding his own.
Yeah,
he's been holding his own.
And I feel like the teams who are deemed big teams in the league, we put some good numbers up on them. You know what I'm saying? We put big numbers up on those top defenses, So we just need to, repeat. And the defense needs to play. I hope these guys are fresh. I ain't going to hold you. If these guys
I'm pretty sure they are, though. Coming off, and that's the great thing, about a late bye. These guys are coming in fresh and playing a Kansas City team
And they're hit. What week is this coming up?
Week 13, right? So, yes, I think 13 or 14, one or the other.
And we playing dudes whose bye weeks were like 7 and 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they know that they on their stretch. So they might be beat up and tired and exhausted. We got the ability to have. So this late bye week, let me know what y'all think. But let me know. I feel like this bye week is like a gift and a curse. So.
It's a gift. It's a gift.
I feel like it's a gift first.
Yeah.
Gift first because this is a long season. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And curse as far as like injuries and stuff like that, which either way, any bye week where it lands, injuries are going to happen regardless. But, I'm excited about this late bye week and see how it treats us because I don't remember a time where we had a bye week this late. I don't.
Right. You know what? I don't know if
Oh, John, rumors.
I don't know if he.
Listen. Hey, forget all that. Okay, where is Leonard Fournette? I'm tired of this. I feel like I'm waiting for Prince to walk out the back, and he ain't here yet. I'm tired of this.
I'm tired of this. Yes, he has. Josh Allen is the only quarterback that has beaten. Right?
Yeah. That's the only one. The
Yeah,
only one.
Burrow.
Because every time somebody go over there, they get sniped.
I thought Burrow beat.
One
Did Burrow
Buffet.
beat? No, maybe
not in Kansas City. No, not
Okay.
Kansas City. No, they got beat in Kansas City.
And the only reason why is because of Ty Johnson. That's the only reason why I don't think we see Fournette.
But just come on.
And he might be available. Who knows?
Oh, no, excuse me, T. Chill with all that.
What?
You know what I'm saying? No, he needs to play. I want Fournette.
Right.
Like and share, John. Appreciate you.
Thank you, John.
Yes. Listen,
Yeah.
because it's tough because it's like, you know, there's only a certain amount of people on the roster, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
We want to start it, but damn it, give that man a shot one time, baby. And
I
feel
get
like it's either got to be this game, which I want to say it will be, but in my heart I'm like, no, it won't, because they ain't gonna, you know, make me happy. Lord forbid, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Dallas game, he might show up. You know, I don't know why. I'm just trying to be like, you know, come
What's
on,
up, Julian?
What up, Julian? Because dude, he's you see him. I ain't even gonna talk about it. We saw him. So what is you wasting all that?
Right. I was on
But Ty-
Julian's spot yesterday.
Oh, I
Mob
seen that. How'd it
Talks.
go?
Yeah, it went well. It went really well. I laughed because again I wasn't feeling well, so
Right.
I laughed. But yeah, it was really good. If you guys need a podcast to listen to, Mob Talk with Julian, he has an excellent pod where him and his cousin, they talk about Buffalo Bills. Yeah.
Friends of the
cool.
pod, man. Well,
Friends of the pod.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ty, like you said, Ty Johnson, he's playing great. So I understand.
Yeah.
But y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? Share a little.
No, look, you silly. Getting back to the game. So they haven't scored over 20 points the last few games, the Chiefs. And the last two games of the Buffalo Bills have scored over 30. So we're going to see if it's still going to be that Buffalo Bills that put up those numbers, and if the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be able to, match that, because they haven't put up over 30, over 20.
I feel like Josh is going. I feel like Josh is going to come out with a vengeance this week, because he know what type of game he had last game. He know he performed very well. Going up against some tough circumstances, and he played very well. I feel like out of everybody that was in attendance, that was an athlete, he was the best performing athlete out there. So, and then that you go with that on a bye week, hopefully the praise is there and uplifting is there, because man, just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
And this game is important for both teams.
Yes,
like Kansas City is chasing the one.
Right.
We are chasing the playoffs. So this game, this game is very important for both teams. So you're gonna definitely see the level of competition for sure, man.
And I believe Kansas City's bye week was 6. So they 5 games deep until they bye. After they bye, so it might matter. Just like going over to London, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That mattered. So I feel like it might matter. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know what? And the crazy thing about it, Mike,
they did. Okay, I did remember them saying that, John.
It was just a matter of hiccups and small margin of errors and everybody, they talk about it. Players talk about it all the time. Right. It's just a very small margin of error when it comes to playing football and winning in this league. And I just feel that the Buffalo Bills have been on the opposite side of that. The Buffalo Bills are the most penalized team in the NFL. Did you know that? Crazy.
Yeah, I heard about that. And then, and on top of that, we have the most hated quarterback in the whole entire league.
That's crazy too.
And that's
crazy.
That's the thing. And I know you've seen our guys on ESPN standing up for Josh, and I mean standing up.
Oh yeah, no, he literally stood up
in the chair and standing up. And this is 2 dudes. I don't know their name. I'm bad with that, but these dudes are like, yo, I'm tired of all the Josh hate, because every time we come in here, this dude will have freaking all these great things that he's done, and all we doing is talking about the turnovers, and it's like he's playing
know
better
one
than
was
any
Dan
quarterback out here.
Organovsky, I can never pronounce his name.
Yes, yeah. And then the other dude, I forgot the other dude's name.
Yeah.
I like both of them too.
Definitely sticking up for Josh because he played a great game.
Fantastic game. He really
played
did.
a great game. His name is Greeny.
Greeny?
Yeah.
Yeah, Greeny
was the other guy that was like, I'm tired of this. You guys are always speaking ill of Josh. He ripped up papers and everything. I was like,
he ripped the
finally someone's saying something.
Because it's a constant thing, week to week. A win or a loss, it's the same thing. And it's like it's ridiculous. You got rookie quarterbacks playing super crap, and you guys are looking at the positives they did, right? But you got arguably the top 2 quarterback, and he ain't 2 in the whole entire league.
Right.
And y'all doing the most with this man. And it's like, it's nasty at the top, man. I feel it. You know, it's terrible. Terrible.
So that's his name right there.
Okay, Mike Greenberg. Yeah, I watched that, Eric. I was like, yeah, man.
And I normally don't go on ESPN because I don't like the way they speak about players.
Right.
I think sometimes they have an agenda. I think there's an agenda out there when it comes to Josh Allen. Josh Allen can win the Super Bowl, and you're like, well, did you know he still leads the league in interceptions? Josh has never led the league in interceptions. Stop it. Stop.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna follow through with that, and it doesn't matter because as soon as we get a little bit of momentum, they're like, well, you know.
Well, how long does it take for Josh to throw another interception?
How long will this last?
Right. It's just like, dude, can y'all stop?
Y'all praising Aaron Rodgers limping ass walking around here trying to come back to a 4-7, 4-18, and he gets all the praise in the world.
Yeah, he was very encouraging trying to come back for his team.
He's out there throwing passes, doing angles. Dude, nobody cares.
Go see him run. Tell him to go run.
Yeah, tell him.
Let's see how that works out.
His prostate exam is coming up. Don't talk
Please.
To him about it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. I agree with this. Josh Allen, if they had a winning record, Josh Allen will be up there for the most valuable player.
He would be MVP.
Yeah.
They would be praising. If we was 9-3.
But I'm not mad that Dak is going to get it. I'm not mad Dak is going to get that. He's having a
huge comeback.
Oh,
huge
what?
Comeback. This is probably the biggest comeback I've seen in a little bit because, Dak was down and out for a while. So for him
he was down bad.
Hey, man,
Dak last year looked like, I don't know, am I a starting quarterback or he looked bad out there.
He looked bad out there.
Let's get back to the game. The Chiefs defense is good. Chris Jones is going to Chris Jones. Chris Jones. Chris Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the biggest test for Osiris Torrance.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This guy can drop back. He's really good. The linebacker's banged up. Nick Bolton. He might start because he hasn't started for
their linebacker, right? He's been out for a few
weeks. For like 6 weeks. But I think he plays this game because it's an important game. Snead and McDuffin is really good. Those cornerbacks.
Yeah.
And we wanted McDuffin. That's what we was going to get before we got Elon. We was going to get, and they jumped us and picked
I was mad
him.
about that. I was mad. We talked about that.
Yeah. And McDuffin will come on the blitz if he need to because he's very
sneaky.
athletic. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw him last week. Pull a couple sneaky joys out of the hat, and I was like, dude, what? And they camouflage it so well too. I'll be looking, and I'll see them. They'll redo the play, and I'm like, shoot, I never saw that.
Here you go. Again, you can address that,
Paul. I've been emailing them for like 6 weeks. It feels like I've been doing this since the summertime. I've been wanting for that, and it's just like he's sitting there, like this vintage comic book that nobody wants to touch, and everybody wants to see. What's it about?
Right?
Is it as good as everybody says it was? Like, I want to see, man. Like, play him.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see Leonard Fournette to see what what's all the hype about? I'm not gonna lie.
Because you seen him over in Tampa Bay. I know what the hype is about. I just wanted to be a part of what we got going on.
Now I don't know if that's still the same Lenny from Tampa Bay, but
hey, listen,
I'm not mad.
He's still in shape like the old Fournette. So
yeah,
just give him a quarter. Just a quarter. Like let him, get his thing.
I love it. We're gonna move on to. Do I have it up here? Keys to victory.
DJ Khaled. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. We go to court, we gon' plead the field. I know the judge, I'ma shoot him some chips. I got them keys. I got them keys.
Oh heck no!
Yeah.
So,
we got keys.
Ooh, I know, right?
Hey,
we got keys.
Did you eat them?
Huh? Did I eat the keys? Right?
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm gonna go. When I'm done here, you know how you got that stuff you put on your chest and the bottom of your feet? I'm Bates. Yeah. Putting that on there and go.
You could do too if you got an onion. Cut you a slice of onion, put it on your foot, and then put a sock over it, and then go to bed.
What does that do?
It sucks all the toxins out of your body. And
are you serious?
I promise you. Yeah. Listen. I got you. If you don't want to be sick no more, I got you. I can take you. I got you. You been taking your CMOS?
No, I had a hot toddy.
Hot toddy, my ass. That ain't doing nothing for you. But making your throat warm for 2 seconds.
Oh, God dang it. All right, after this is over, we'll talk.
Yeah.
So keys to victory. Mike, you can go first if you want, because I know yours is what it is.
I mean, can anybody guess out there? No turnovers. That's it. No turnovers. Something's got to happen with these penalties, man. I don't know who's got the refs on stipend, but I don't like it, But like we just got to play a clean game, no turnovers. And defense has to close the window. You can't leave that middle open for Mahomes to, So you got to make sure that you don't lose your position, right? Sometimes you can get lost in your position, jump to, just lock in, keep your position, be confident in what's going on because you got to watch this dude. So those things, if we can accomplish those things, I think Josh is going to have a great day. So, and I feel like he's going to distribute the ball to everyone. I feel like we can do a good job running the ball. So just stick to the game plan, no turnovers, and try to keep the penalties down. It's not us, So
all right.
And Eric,
on third down. I like that.
You got to keep
sustained drives.
Time of possession.
And I said that, right?
You did.
And it's so crazy because time of possession not last week, the prior, we had it and we still lost. But it's it's the trust factor.
Right.
Is that your coach didn't trust your quarterback. Right. This is you don't trust this million. I don't even want to go back on that thing. But it's crazy because I just don't understand. But some keys to victory, and I said that the Bills have to limit the Chiefs' possessions in this game. Anytime you keep Patrick Mahomes off the field is good for the opponent, for the Bills. Keep him off the field. Yes.
Keep him cold. If you keep Mahomes cold and get them to 3 and outs at the right time, you'll fluster this man. And when you fluster this man, he gets thrown off and the rest. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're one of the teams who kind of has we're closer to the recipe of being able to establish wins against the Kansas City Chiefs on a consistent basis. There's been times in the playoffs where it fell through, but I feel like for the most part, we do pretty well against them. So we just got to capitalize on it.
I also said I would love to see Dawson Knox, but if he's taken away from Dalton Kincaid, I'm good with it. I don't know if I want to see the 12 personnel right now because the way Kincaid is playing, keep him on the field.
Well, riddle me
What?
this. We haven't seen the 12-man personnel with Brady.
True.
So I am interested still because the 12-man, it looked good. It looked good. I felt like it had potential, and I feel like it could be something. So
Yeah, I don't know if
Brady.
Josh. I don't know. I don't know if Josh likes the 12 personnel.
Right.
But I get it. If you put
Sometimes, we could do it.
if you put Kincaid in a slot and put Dawson Knox on that line, whatever. Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know because Josh liked to throw to his wide receivers.
He do.
So
I feel like third down stuff.
Right.
12
I mean,
man on
have those
third down.
packages because you're
Right.
going to have to disguise it anyway because
Mhm.
they haven't seen it in 4 weeks because
Right,
Dawson
so-
Knox has been off for 4 weeks.
So that surprise factor is going to be there, and it's going to take them longer to figure it out because we really didn't get the
Right.
churn with it. But so now there's an opportunity there. So I don't know if we revisit it or we, balance the weight. I feel like
Right.
we balance the weight for real. Still, it'll still work out. Split their time. They're both really great. So
Right.
Also,
Also, I said try to contain Pacheco. He likes to run like Mike said. He's mad at the ground.
he hates the ground.
The way he runs.
I've never seen somebody play the floor as lava so aggressive. He
Oh my
is
God, you are so funny.
He is unbelievable, man. Like I've never seen somebody run so.
He runs so hard. Man.
I would love to see like his high school highlights,
right?
To see if it
if he
carried
runs
up.
that way through this whole
When
career.
did this start? Like it feels like he was the kid stomping to his room all the time when he didn't get his way, and he just turned it into a hard run. Like,
oh my
I
God!
need to know. Because we don't know too much about Pacheco.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We don't know too. He just showed up and just was like, "What's wrong with him?" And that was it.
And he's been on the injury list this week because of a shoulder contusion. So he hasn't practiced yesterday. He didn't practice today. I mean, he'll probably practice, tomorrow and be ready to go for the game on Sunday. But I don't see him not playing.
Right.
If anything, Kansas City will keep a running back there.
Because they got Edwards-Helaire, which everybody thought he was going to be the lead.
Right.
And then Angry Stepper over here showed up out of nowhere and just erased Helaire's life existence. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
I like this, Julian. Yeah,
Could you
for
go
sure.
out? Could you go out in 12-man formation, then motion Kincaid out to the slot to confuse defense and have them put the wrong person out on it? That's genius.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of teams do that anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, third downs, that's perfect. Especially if it's like 3rd and 4 where you got a little stretch and it won't be, conducive to run. If you got a 3rd and 4 and you'd like 12,
Right.
do that because once you get the ball to your tight ends, it's yards after the catch.
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of the run game, I think the Bills will be able to run on the Chiefs. Either Cook or Murray, whoever. I think they'll be able to run on this team.
Shoot, we
also
running on the Eagles.
Yeah.
We've been running on. As I say, we run on big teams. So
And then
I'm excited.
And then you got people because they don't watch the Buffalo Bills, and they always say, "Oh, you don't have a run game." This is why I know you don't watch the Bills because we do have a run game.
We actually do.
Cook is the top 10. He's in top 10 running backs in the NFL.
Literally. I think he's like third,
he's ranked. I think he's maybe. I think he's either 8 or 9 or something like that. He's up there.
He's up there.
And he's still up there. He's still up there, and he hasn't had a game in 2 weeks. So
Right.
Yeah. But also another injury report is Cook, their safety. He's I don't know if you watched that game, the Kansas City game. You see Cook?
The last game.
I thought they thought he broke his ankle.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, oh my God. Like
he didn't break it. He's out. He's out. I don't know if he's out for the season, but he's out.
When you saw that, I was like, oh, he ain't coming back. Not tomorrow.
No. That looked bad. We can go around the league. I only got one thing for around the league. Tonight's game is New England Patriots against Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, another Thursday night game. That's just trash.
Their last game, they lost by 6, and the score was 6-0.
Yeah, this is why I'm mad about this AFC division.
And here we are thinking that we had the toughest division in the league. We don't. We don't at all. We don't. Absolutely.
Not with New England in it.
Not with New England in it.
Hey, Pittsburgh lost their quarterback. The Jets.
Yeah, Pickett's out.
I mean,
yeah, it's
yeah.
It looks like so we gotta. We gotta. You know what I mean?
We have to win out.
Yeah, that's it. Period.
You control your own destiny. Win out. Get into the playoffs. Whatever you have to do to get in there, then show them. Listen, we're here now. Get into the playoffs. Walk through the doors on myself. Okay, as you were saying.
Yeah, as you were saying. Excuse me. We sit there, right there. Yeah, right.
Right.
There.
I know y'all didn't have us. Oh, whose is this? Oh, no, that's not them.
Yeah, that's not them. See, I know y'all made the labels already, but y'all can throw these out.
Right, because we're here.
Yeah.
But that is it, guys. I apologize again. I am under the weather, not feeling well at all.
Can't tell.
Normally, thank you. Normally we give you a 45-minute, pod. Today, I don't have it in me.
This is a bye week pod anyway. It ain't like we missing something. We ain't missing nothing that we ain't talking about. We really don't care about other teams. We're a Bills podcast. If you didn't, it's over here on that side. So I'm gonna make shirts that say free Fournette. You know what I'm saying? If anybody want to buy them, we do them pre-orders. So if
you are so crazy.
Email T and we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
My God, you are crazy. Oh my God, I love it. Mike's gonna get us out of here.
Yes. We appreciate everybody for coming through, interacting. We love interacting with y'all. And it's just we got the couch love pod. You know what I'm saying? We love kicking it with y'all. Appreciate you, John. Shakira is doing awesome. I didn't want to miss that, but we appreciate everybody coming through. Building Buffalo Network. We love y'all, man. Bills Mafia, stand up. We got to finish out strong, baby.
Yes.
Put on your best optimism. We out here. Send the energies of the chakras, all that.
For sure.
So listen, if you ain't know where you was, I'll let you know, because that's what I do. I'm Mike. That's T. Anywhere we at, we in the place to be. Shop 143. And this right here has been Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. You heard the name.
You heard it.
I got sleeves on.
Oh, yeah.
Go Bills. I'm adding a little ashy. Go Bills.
Oh, you silly. Go Bills. Peace out, y'all.
This has been Not Your Average Podcast in the 716 with T and Mike, only on the Built-in Buffalo Podcast Network.
Here we go. Hey, everything on 3. Number 3. 1 on 1. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Not your average podcast.
That gets me going, man.
Do me a favor. Say a prayer in typical one. Go Bills.